Hi, welcome back to my course. So in this video we are going to see how we can install Python on our local machine. So for installing Python, I suggest you to use two software. First is you can use PyCharm and the other is you can use Visual Code Studio. Firstly, I will show you how PyCharm will work. You just have to create one folder. Suppose I have created a one folder here and let me open it. So just go to file and select new project. You can do new project, then it will create a new folder automatically. And if you have already created a new folder and you want to open it in your PyCharm, then you can go on to new option. Firstly, we will check how new project will work. So go on to new project. Then here you can see we have a pure Python here. A pure Python in pure Python you can do only like core Python only, and for Django, Fast API, Flask and Jupyter you have these other options also. So let's suppose if I give my project name like demo 1. So here you can see we are using a current Python version of 3.9.6, and we have already given a name to our new project which is demo 1, and now I'm going to click on create. You can use new window or you can use this window also, as if you use this window it will automatically open the new project in the current window, and if you use new window option it will create a new file or it will open a new PyCharm. There you can use your new project. So I'm going to choose new this window. So as you can see we have created our new project, and now for creating files inside our project you just have to right click on this project name and go on to new, and after going to new you have to create one Python file here. Along with Python file you can create Jupyter notebook, JavaScript file, HTML file also. I'm going to click on Python file. Now you have to give a name to this Python file, so let me give it 1.py. Okay, so now our Python file is created. So let's write our first code here. So I'll just give a print statement and print hello world. So after giving a code here, I'm going to run it. So you can see a option here for play button. So you can just click on it and your code will run. Okay, so this is all about PyCharm. And if I give you a demo of VS Code, so I've already opened one VS Code here, and in VS Code you have to open a file, a folder. So for opening a folder you have to go to file option and then here open, as you can open here. And now we'll go to, I have a folder in on my desktop, so I'll just open it here, untitled folder. Let's give it something, um, code base, a new name. Then we will open it in our VS Code. Okay, so now our folder is created and opened in our VS Code. Now what we have to do is we have to create one new file inside this folder. So you'll just create a new file by clicking on this option, as you can see on my screen. After this you have to give a name to your file, so I'll just open .py. Now a Python file is created. Along with that, I want to introduce with some new extension which you can use while using Python in your machine in VS Code. So for Python, if you write Python here, then it will suggest some extensions. Let's wait for a while it load. Here you can see our first extension, which is Python. It is a Python language support with extension access. Okay, I have 2 3 Python extension that you can also install. This Python debugger will help you, and after this Python extension pack will help you. And one more was there. One is Python environment manager, and last is Python only. So these four extension you can download it in your in your VS Code and use it. It will help you in writing the codes. Now move on to our file. Now after moving to our file, if I write my first code here, as you can see I am giving it a print statement, and print, we can print anything here, like suppose we are printing hello world here. and you have to save it. If you are using Mac, you can use Command plus S. Now for running our code, we need to click on this option. As you can see, here is our run code option. If you click on this, it will give you an error. Now if you choose now if you click on this drop down menu, you can see some more options here. So if you choose run Python file option from here, then you can see our code is running. I have printed hello world here. If I print something else, like if I print um, it is a good day, then if I run it, it is printing the same, it is a good day. So that's how you can use these two software. Now let's see how you can download them. So let me open my Chrome first, and then I will show you how to download these softwares. Firstly, we check how to download VS Code. For downloading VS Code, you just have to write VS Code in your Google search. First option you can see Studio Code, code editing. Okay, now if you click on this option, you can see here a download. Okay, when you go to download, currently I'm using Mac OS version, so it is showing me to download a Mac OS version of VS Code. If you are using Windows, here you can find a option to download VS Code for Windows also. And if you are using Linux, you can download a VS Code version for Linux from here. Okay, so if you click on these any of the options, if whatever machine you are using, you can use VS Code. And now let's move on to PyCharm. How to download PyCharm and install it. So if you go to PyCharm, it is provided by JetBrains. So you can find this first link of PyCharm here. Okay, so in PyCharm, as you can see, when we are on the home page of PyCharm, you can see a download button here. If you click on this download button, let's wait for a while until this page loads. Here, as I said, I'm using a Apple machine, so it is suggesting me to download a Apple file. So if you're using Windows, you can select this Intel option, then it will automatically start downloading for Intel versions. Like as you can see here, it is started downloading Intel version also. It is a bit high size. It is around 988 MB. So currently I don't need a Windows version, so I'm going to cancel it. So that's how we can download these two software, and you can use it. So that's it for this video. Thank you.